jukebox.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue shoe.
And Country Girl. All new shows on Spectrum On Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone, and a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favorite devices.
Why not come with me, Tony Ingledown, on a journey in my time tunnel? Broadcast every Monday between 2 and 3 p.m. on Spectrum On Air. I'll be taking a trip down memory lane, playing music from the late 60s through to the 80s. Indulge yourself in some nostalgia and let us go back in time together. That's Tony's Time Tunnel every Monday between 2 and 3 p.m. on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. I hope that's a date. Don't be late.
New smart apps with our advanced ways for viewing XP TV One. You can now view us on Samsung Galaxy Store, Apple App Store, Google Play, Roku, Samsung Smart TV's App Store, and Apple TV, Huawei, Amazon Fire Stick, and App Store. XP TV One. Tomorrow's TV broadcasting today.
You are listening to Spectrum On Air. The colourful voice of radio.
Hello, I'm Mike Barry, and every weekday morning between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, I'm joined by my cock called Ken, his girlfriend Canetta, a very young cock called Clive, and Barney the puppy dog. Well, we bring you an hour of madness and some good music. So why not join me for breakfast on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Good morning, it's all lies. It's all lies, I'm afraid. We don't bring any good music at all. There's no laughter, there's no frivolity in it, there's no nothing. Just me and Alan, two grumpy old men sitting there with long faces and a unhappy view on life. And I must say, you've got a really red face, Mr. Mallion.
Yeah, I've been out in the sun again.
Yep.
Yeah, I've only got to look at the sun and I turn red. Never go tan.
No.
I should get some fake tan like Donald Trump and go orange.
Hey, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We should do that. We should get... I'll tell you what, I'll order some on Amazon and I'll get it delivered to your house as well as mine, all right?
Okay.
And then tomorrow morning, we'll be like twins, won't we?
Oh, it'll be fantastic.
It will be lovely, wonderful, won't it?
Yeah, we could go down to the beach.
Hey, we could, couldn't we? But do you really want to go down the beach?
Yeah, I'm going there now.
Oh, all right then.
There you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to join you.
Oh, well, that's great. We're both on the beach.
Both on the beach this morning. Oh, isn't that lovely? I mean, but I think I'll take my top off, actually. It's...
Oh, no. Same as all.
Oh, all right. I'll take it off before I go in the water.
That would be exactly what you order.
Yeah, I'll see her daughter and go in the water. Yeah, wouldn't it be lovely? Hey, it's a bit like that in this country at the moment. I know in England, it's I think it's 17 degrees at the moment, which is better than the 3 degrees,
Yeah.
And
anyway, Donald Trump is now in Saudi.
Is he?
Yeah, he's landed.
Oh.
He's landed, and they're sweeping the steps for him. He's just about to emerge from the plane, and They're all lined up and
He'd do his punch as well.
he loves all that pageantry, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? You know, so. But did you know that he doesn't like getting down the steps on these planes?
No, I want to see him trip up, actually.
Yeah.
I do. I'd love to see him trip up.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a little safety wire.
Yeah?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, it's... did you enjoy your trip, Mr. Trump? Actually, you know, a lot of people knew it, but he was in Mildenhall yesterday.
All right.
You didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know that.
Ah, now you see, this is where you've only got to tune into the breakfast show here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio, and you get to know all this information, yeah, because...
he stops off for perhaps refuelling.
Well, I don't know what he stopped off for. I think it's just probably... well, I think he was coming... Actually, I think he was coming to see your boy, because he doesn't live far from Mildenhall, does he?
No, it doesn't.
But...
Yeah, a big American base there.
Yeah, probably a bit of a surprise trip, though, you know, so... He didn't. I'm going back indoors. The sun's getting too hot for me, you know. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to get redder and redder.
Oh, all right then. Well, yes, you'd be like the Queen then, won't you? You know. Sorry.
I can just hear some sort of rhapsody going on in the background there.
All right. Okay. This is a pretty yucky link, really, this morning.
Yeah. Could be a bit bohemian of you. I know.
I know.
Oh, it's just going downhill at a rate of knots.
Oh, I know.
Real life, is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy and nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can snow me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
That's Queen and Bohemian Bohemian Rhapsody here on Spectrum Air, the colourful voice of radio. Oh, excuse me, I've got a little tickle in my throat this morning. It's not a frog, it's a tickle.
Oh, that's all right.
A wee tickle. And I'll tell you what, yesterday I was so disappointed. We didn't get all the thunderstorms.
No, I was all getting psyched up for a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, great, we'll have a thunderstorm. Nothing.
I've got all my buckets ready to collect the water.
Yeah.
You know, and my water butts desperately need filling up now. You know, but we're not going to get. Apparently, we're not going to get any for probably another 10 days. Not forecast. So, is this global warming? I ask myself.
Well,
Don't know.
I don't know either.
You're not going to be a lot of help either, you know. So, listen, in Antarctica, scientists have suddenly discovered that there's 180 billion or something tons of ice have formed. So
Yeah, it's right. It's rather a surprise to people.
Well, what's that all about? Yeah,
Well, it's global unwarming, isn't it?
it is. Yeah. It's global freezing.
Perhaps we're heading into a new ice age.
Oh, now that would be nice, wouldn't it? Eh? Means I wouldn't have to have my ice cube making machine on all the time, because I could just open the back door, go out and chip a couple of icicles off the roof, you know,
Yeah.
and put them in my gin and tonics.
Wonder if we were in an ice age, would we fancy cold drink? We'd probably want a warm drink, wouldn't we?
Well,
No, I think if I was in the ice age and it was all cold outside, I think I'd like a nice hot cup of tea.
yeah, you know, this is.
Mind you, I'd like a hot cup of tea at any point.
Well, I mean, let's face it. I mean, you've broken the record, haven't you, on what you call it on the show?
A tea consumption, yeah.
Tea consumption. You know, I mean, heavens above. I mean,
I think get through about 4 cups in the show in the course of an hour on the show.
Yeah, the only thing is that you see, you don't drink proper tea. You don't drink Yorkshire tea.
I drink Twinings English breakfast tea.
Oh, yeah, but that is
It's very nice.
that is for the aristocracy. What you really want is builder's bum tea. You want Yorkshire tea,
No.
proper tea.
Tea you can stand just spoon up in cup like.
Ah, that's right, lads.
No,
Look,
thank you.
That's a proper cup of tea.
I want proper English breakfast tea from Twinings, a reputable company that have had the pleasure of supplying royalty in the past.
Yes, well, this is it. So you have to put on a sort of a BBC sort of accent for that, don't you? You know.
Yes, yeah.
And I don't.
My RP English.
See, the trouble is, your accent is North London, and
I haven't got an accent.
yes, you have.
No, I don't have an accent. Nobody believes they've got an accent.
What?
Everybody believes everybody else has got an accent, but nobody believes they've got an accent because their accent is the normal accent.
I've got an accident. Well, I had an accident once, but we won't go into that because it's a breakfast show.
Okay.
But, you know, the BBC voice is the one that you really want to have, you know. You're listening to Spectrum on Air, the colourful
voice of radio.
Radio. Yes, you know, it's the way you say radio, isn't it? You know, so.
Well, I think received pronunciation is a skill that you have to use sometimes to be clear.
Yes, and the trouble is, the great disadvantage is that neither you nor me have it.
No.
Because
you can sort of, if you practice, you can do a bit of received pronunciation.
I suppose if you practice, you could, yes.
You know, if you go to RADA, they will teach you how to speak properly.
Well, yes, because it depends.
Properly.
Speak proper.
Yeah, speak properly, Englishish.
Yeah. I think we'll have a ballad, shall we?
Yes, I say, wouldn't it be charming to have a ballad?
Yes. Who shall the ballad be from?
Well, I was thinking of somebody famous like Georgie.
Georgie Fame. He is.
Oh.
Huh?
He's such a good he's such a good lad.
I know. But what about Bonnie and Clyde?
Oh, bad people.
Oh, yes.
Bonnie and Clyde were pretty looking people, but I can tell you people, they were the devil's children. Bonnie and Clyde began their evil doing one lazy afternoon down Savannah way. They went and robbed a store and hightailed out of that town. Got clean away in a stolen car and waited till the heat died down. Bonnie and Clyde advanced their reputation and made the graduation into the banking business. Reached for the sky, talking Clyde would holler. His money put the dollars in the burlap bag. Now one brave man, he tried to take them all along. They left him lying in a pool of blood and laughed about it all the way home. Bonnie and Clyde got to be public enemy number one, running and hiding from every American lawman's gun. They used to laugh about dying, but deep inside them they knew that pretty soon they'd be lying beneath the ground together, pushing up daisies to welcome the sun in the morning June. reputation laid a deadly ambush. When Bonnie and Clyde came walking in the sunshine, a half a dozen carbines opened up on them. Bonnie and Clyde lived a lot together. They died.
It's a good film, that, Bonnie and Clyde.
It was.
Long time ago, though.
Yeah, cool, blimey. We're going back. Oh,
Well, when God was a little boy.
yeah.
Chris Naylor, good morning, Chris. He says that you're absolutely right, Alan. I never thought of myself as having an accent.
No, it's a very strange phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Yeah. It's funny, though, really, because there is an accent in Buckinghamshire, you know. At Middock.
Buckinghamshire accent, yeah. There's a Milton Keynes accent.
Well, no, there's...
But there is. My son's got it.
No, he hasn't.
He picked it up at Stantonbury School.
Well, he should take it back there then and give it back.
It's got a slight American twang to it because all the young kids in Milton Keynes were all somebody invented something called cable television in Milton Keynes, and as a result of it, we got lots of American programs. And they all started speaking with a slight American twang in their voice.
You don't have to talk a load of rubbish.
I'm not talking a load of rubbish.
You really do. This isn't a load of rubbish, though.
You wouldn't know anything about it. You're one of those Newport Paglians, aren't you? You don't even know about Milton Keynes. You wanted to put a border post up underneath the M1 bridge.
We did, and I wish they did it. I wish they had it done. But never mind. I'm going to get emotional now.
Hey, my name's Bailey, and you can come see me on the Silent Monkey radio show on Spectrum on Air, Fridays, 11 p.m. until midnight, where we play all sorts of alternative music, be it rock, emo, metal, we love it all. That's the Silent Monkey radio show, Fridays, 11 p.m. until midnight on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Why not join us on The Road to Shamrocks, Thursdays at 11 a.m, live with Rosemary, exclusively here on Spectrum on Air. Meet all the acts from the Shamrocks Festival and find out what makes them special, from Lady Gaga to Queen and all genres in between. This show is not to be missed. So, join Rosemary and the festival artists every Thursday live at 11 a.m. here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Of course, the Shamrock Festival was last weekend, and it was such a fantastic success. You know, the crew are back now. They've put all the kit away. They've cleaned it all up and put it ready for the next one. Not quite sure what the next one will be, but it will be soon. But I'll give them a chance to recoup and recover, and just get their second wind. You know, but the Shamrock.
We're getting into festival season now. There's going to be a few of them around.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if they're going to do the Nag's Head one again. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think so. But Shine Fest is coming up at the end of the month.
That was a bit later in the year. That was September.
Yeah. I never really liked that one. That was
what the Nag's Head.
You see, I'm not.
You've never been to the Nag's Head one?
No.
No. What do you mean you don't like it?
I've never been to a festival.
You've never been to a festival?
No.
No.
Well, I think I have actually. When I was the mayor of Milton Keynes, I went to a couple in Campbell Park, but otherwise that was all really.
You've never had the joy of sitting out there in the sunshine listening to good music?
No. I went to a concert once in Cyprus in an amphitheatre, and we had the picnic basket with the wine and all that sort of thing, and the cold up sandwiches because of the heat, but I didn't really enjoy that either, so I didn't go to any more. And I've never been to one in the Bowl.
Oh, I've been to loads in the Bowl. I've seen Michael Jackson in the Bowl.
Yeah?
Yeah. And David Bowie.
David Bowie. Right.
David Bowie was the best. It was the best.
Well, do you know, in my ignorance, remember the Police went there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, in my ignorance, I was doing a late night radio show on a cable radio station, actually, and somebody donated a couple of Police or a couple of tickets to go and see Police. You see, and I thought I totally misread it because I didn't realise that Police was actually a group. So I said, well, isn't that nice, our local constabulary to donate a couple of tickets to the Bowl, It was only when somebody said to me, don't be stupid, the Police is a group, So, as usual, I showed my ignorance, and that was way back in, many, many years ago, 19-something or other, so. But I also, I stood in for a guy once who did a classical music show.
Yeah. Well, I went to the very first concert that was ever at the Bowl.
Yeah.
With a gentleman called Desmond Dekker.
Desmond Dekker.
Do you remember Desmond Dekker?
I do. Yes, indeed.
Wake up in the morning, slaving for breakfast, so that the remote can be fed. The Israelites now. And guess who else was there?
Yeah?
Pan's People.
Oh, Pan's People.
The girls from Top of the Pops.
Yeah?
Yeah, and Gino Washington and his Ram Jam band.
Blimey, O'Reilly.
Yeah, that was a great gig. And, there was only about 200 of us there.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't exactly packed. And, back in the day, it basically was a picnic in the park. We bought a blanket and a picnic bag, and, we were allowed to bring bottles
in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every mouth can be fed. Oh, me Israelites, get up in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every mouth can be fed. And my kids, they pack up and I leave me. Darling, she said I was yours to receive. The Israelite shut them a tear up choices ago. I don't want to end up like Bonnie and Clyde. The Israelite after a storm there must be a calm. If you catch me in the palm, you sound your alarm. The Israelite. I said I get up in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every mouth can be fed. The Israelites, I said my wife and my kids said they back up and not leave me. Darling, she said that was yours to receive. Me Israelites, look, me chuck them a tear up choices ago. I don't want to end up like Bonnie and Clyde. The Israelites, after a storm there must be a calm. If you catch me in the palm, you sound your alarm. The Israelite, I'm wondering, I'm working so hard.
Israelite, look down on me, sir. Oh, me Israelite.
Oh, I think that was Desmond Decker and the Israelites. There you go. You see,
it all links together because part of the words of that, I don't want to end up like Bonnie and Clyde.
That's right. This is the way the show is made.
God, this is like interwoven.
I know. It's we'll be getting a name for ourselves soon. You know, as professionals.
Yeah,
we'll be getting.
Look at that bowl! Isn't it an amazing image?
I know. It's an empty bowl, though.
It doesn't give you a sense of scale.
Well, yeah, but it's still empty bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, listen, it's 29 minutes away from the top of the hour, and what does that mean? It means we're a minute late for Catherine.
We're CJC promotional slot.
CJC promotional slot. And this is what sometimes people would call you, actually, an unwise man. Or the unwise man, and when you look up, you see the sky above.
We walked
CJC Stables up there in Bonnie, Scotland. And if you're an aspiring whatever and you want help, then send Catherine an email, right? That's Catherine at CJC Promotions, and have a chat with her. That was the Unwise Man and Sky Above. Now then, I'm getting feedback through from the people above me that say that the actual Shamrock Festival was absolutely superb, and we're going to get some artists that we can interview for the show. Hey, blimey. Mike Watson, remember that name?
Millie Watson.
Millie Watson, yeah, sorry, Millie Watson. Yep, indeed. Fantastic, isn't it?
She's a lovely young lady.
Yeah, we're going to get because I did ask whether Flora Fiora was there, because I know that they were trying to get her, but she's right in the middle of her exams at the moment, bless her. So, Flora, we wish you all the very best, darling, in your exams, because that's the most important thing in your life, you know. Get your exams under your belt and then go out and enjoy yourself in life, you know. I did it round the other way. I went out and enjoyed myself, and then I tried to get the exam results. And it's, you know, I think I'm the only person really that took the 11 plus exam 5 times. And the last time I took it when I was 22 and I failed. But never mind. I did assert myself in other areas of life. Yeah. Just like you, Mr. M, you know, I mean...
Yeah, I left school with the 50-yard breaststroke certificate.
With what?
The 50-yard breaststroke certificate.
Oh, you got that, did you?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I didn't get any breaststroke certificates.
I never took any exams.
I misunderstood what they meant by it, but
I didn't do very well at school at all. I didn't get on with school, or they didn't get on with me. I left the day I left. I went straight to work. The next day, the following day, I went to work.
Yeah, well, look at how you've turned out.
Yeah,
eh? Not a bad, really, co-host on the Breakfast Show.
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, you know, I couldn't have chosen anybody better than you, because when I wake up in the morning and I go on the Breakfast Show with you, and all I see is just sort of a red face and bright eyes.
Is it a kind of dream?
Simon and Garfunkel and Bright Eyes, and do you know, that's what I love in the morning when I get up and I go in the bathroom to wash my face and that, you know. I see Bright Eyes looking at me. It's lovely, isn't it? Do you have the same sort of feeling?
No, I wake up in the morning and I try and avoid looking at the mirror. Oh God! Oh,
I know. I'm all
right. What's I need to have a couple of cups of tea and then I'm fine. But that first 10 minutes, I didn't want to get up this morning. I just didn't.
No,
I was lying. Well, I'd got up and I'd come downstairs and I was lying on the tea. I put the news on and promptly fell asleep again.
Yeah.
And then the alarm goes off. The alarm goes off at 25 minutes past 7.
Yeah.
The you must get your head together alarm.
Yes.
And which is my cue to go out and put the kettle on. But it actually woke me up this morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Which
Good Lord. Here's another little cue, though.
Hi, this is Mike Reed. You're listening to Spectrum on Air. Tune in to the Heritage Chart on Sundays between 5 and 7.
Why not join us on The Road to Shamrocks? Thursdays at 11 a.m. Live with Rosemary, exclusively here on Spectrum on Air. Meet all the acts from the Shamrocks Festival and find out what makes them special, from Lady Gaga to Queen and all genres in between. This show is not to be missed. So, join Rosemary and the festival artists every Thursday live at 11 a.m. here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
What a fantastic festival the Shamrock Festival was, and I think next year, Alan, you know, we'll go to it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's if we get invited, because, you know, they might not want us there, really, you know. So it's we could get up early and do the breakfast show from there, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a live stream.
No, never ever.
No?
You and me, we've never done a live program. It's always pre-recorded. Just to make sure we don't say anything wrong or anything like that, you know.
What bad words?
Bad words or anything. Chris says that the picture is how I remember the bowl. Yeah.
I don't know which one he was talking about, but I think it might be this one that
the one with all the people in it.
I'll see if I can find it again. I'm rummaging around my photo albums.
All right,
and I'll see if it's there.
Okay, it could be there.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, look, there's Chris there. Look, see.
You can see him just done it. It is at about 3:00.
Yeah, that's right. Fourth one in.
Yeah, well, actually, it might be the 14th one in.
It could be beside the woman with the red hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Chris, isn't it? Yeah. Blimey. Well, I'll tell you what. Shall we call out? Chris, is that you? I'm calling you.
There's a road from Vegas to nowhere, someplace better than where you've been. A coffee machine that needs some fixing in a little cafe just around the bend. Dry wind blows right through
It was Michael and calling you. Oh, well done. Hey, listen. You fancy doing the can?
Yeah.
All right, then. Let's go.
Right.
Here we go.
Me and Susie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Watch out the tiger, come on, falling in the light.
asking the question, putting the statement, can from Susie Quattro. Listen, don't forget to stay tuned to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio, all the way through the day, because we've got some fantastic shows coming up between now and when the breakfast show hits you tomorrow morning. But that's it from me.
And from me, goodbye.
And from you, goodbye as well. So bye-bye. We will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, bright and breezy, but we're going to go out with Miss Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
She's lovely, isn't she? Bye.
Girl, bye.